Okay, hello everyone. Today what we have here is the new Vivo V50, and I have to apologize to you guys if you can hear loud rumbling noises because it's gonna be a thunderstorm coming soon, but we still have to do our job anyway. So this new Vivo V50 is not really entirely new, so I will just show you the specs and then you will know why. Because it is still using the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, which is the same as the Vivo V40. But one reason why I want to do the gaming test for this phone is because we now have better tools to test the games to know more about its performance. The screen is now using a 2392 by 1080 pixel screen up to 120Hz as well, and then battery 6000 milliampere hour, equivalent of course, because watt hour is always a better method to calculate battery capacity. So with all of these in mind, now let's jump into a game. I'm not even gonna do any setup steps in the phone because we have already done that. This is V-Tool Scene. If you wanna watch a video how to set up V-Tool Scene and get these tools for yourself, then the link is at the top right corner here. So now let's jump into Genshin Impact. Okay, so now we're in Genshin Impact, and as you can see here, no graphical settings. I have everything in medium. This is actually the default low graphical quality. They come with that, but I'm just gonna use it in all of these settings because it was what recommended from the phone itself when you straight away install the game. So let's just try this first because we are really not getting the frame rate that we wanted to. Still pretty high, I would say, 40 something, 50 something. So now I have stuff to do for the weekly whatever stuff, this thing. So let's get on with it. And after we have teleported, this is also where we will start recording the frame rate. Beep. Okay, there we go. I still have no idea how to use this woman, so if you have any idea, do let me know, because this is the team that I'm using her with. Is it the best? I don't know. You let me know instead. Ayo. She will really burn herself to death. Oh, I'm not sure if they are afraid of fire or no. I might be in deep trouble. Seems to not be very good. Why are they so tanky? And the damage is so low. Oh my god, they're immune to fire. Okay, easy. Forgot his ulti. Okay. So the frame rate is really bad here. We're only getting like 30, slightly above 30, and the temperature is still pretty good at about like 41 degrees Celsius, as you can see here. That's for the battery temperature. The core temperature and the GPU and the CPU core temperatures are here. Unfortunately, VTool Scene does not tell us the SoC surface temperature, so we only have these temperatures to work with. But either way, I can tell you that the temperature is indeed very low because I don't feel any warmth at all. Yeah, having this frame rate is not good. And yet we are only at what? Medium graphical settings or partly low, I think. Yeah, mostly medium. I guess we should lower it all the way down to the lowest graphical settings, right? So give me a second. Remember, first test is with everything in medium. Now I will redo everything but lowest graphical setting. I have to restart the game as well. Okay, now we are back and the frame rate is a lot better, I would say. At least we are not getting like high 30s. Actually, it's still quite bad. We are not getting 60 FPS, so that's real concerning, I would say. So let's just walk around some more. I need to do my dailies. I have not done any of them. The fire is so painful, what the heck? I guess there's really nothing much to do now because it won't thermal throttle because the temperature is actually considered really low. Maybe it will thermal throttle, but it's very difficult to get to that level. And the frame rate is not gonna be consistent 60 FPS even at the lowest graphical settings. Not sure what's the render resolution. We will check it near the end of the gaming test because we have VTool Scene for us to to assist us on that. Since we have some time, more like, let's go to Abyss. I'm not a fan of doing Abyss on phones, but since we're here, I know some of you might think that my choice of teams are kind of questionable, but it works. I always use these two teams to clear Abyss. Oh my god, wrong button. Oh my god, too late. Where's the enemy? Oh my god, this pole.
Shine down. Let's light it up. Drop your weapons. I'm the frying pan. Illusion shattered. Justice will prevail. Everybody stand back. Torn to oblivion.
Wow, 300k.
Stank above. Into the wind.
Pressure washer, everyone. The best character I ever have.
There is no escape. Final warning. Go ahead. You asked for it. You're in toast. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
You need to hurry up. Send this quickly.
There is no escape.
This was well done.
Everybody stand back. Hands where I can see them. Nova, get them. Eat this.
Roasted fries.
Shine down. Now we shall perish.
This was well done.
Illusion shattered.
Let's end this quickly.
Why?
Right, hands into the fire.
That last piece of HP is so tanky.
There is no escape. I'm going in. Let's light it up. You asked for it.
Roasted fries.
Inazuma shines eternal.
This was well done. Roasted fries.
Drop your weapons.
This was well done.
Everybody stand back.
Roasted
Oh my god.
Torn to oblivion.
This was well done. Onward, Prince.
Showing you the one with nature.
Silence.
How dare you!
The wind knows me.
Into the wind.
Bow your head.
Shine down. Hands where I can see. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh my god.
Dinner's attack. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. I'm going in. Let's light it up. You asked for it.
Ay, buttons just don't work that well on mobile.
Torn to oblivion.
Okay, so now we are done with floor 11. I'm not gonna do Abyss 12 on mobile because floor 11 is really quite torturous. So yeah, overall frame rate not gonna be 60 FPS even at the lowest graphical settings, but all things considered, it is at least not having major frame dips. Yeah, some of you have commented that in early places like Mondstadt and whatnot, you're gonna get 60 FPS, no problems at all. So if we hit to something like, let's just say this place, then the frame rate is gonna dip quite a lot. Yeah, look at the frame rate difference, because as games like this, I would consider this as a live service game. As they progress throughout the years, they will get updated and new regions in the game will get better graphics and also new graphical techniques as well. So the demand will increase in newer regions like this. So as far as temperature goes, I can already feel it and tell you that it's somewhere around 42 degrees Celsius on the surface, somewhere around there. It's not that hot, so I won't even use the thermal camera this time around. So we shall end the recording and we'll jump to the next game. And now that we're in Zenless Zone 0, I will show you that we are going to use in low graphic settings, because this game, if we're gonna fight the flower boss, it's gonna really torture the phone. So what we're gonna do is to use the absolute lowest settings like what we showed just now, and we'll head into the boss fight right now. Oh, I've not even done the weekly boss yet. Never mind, we'll go straight to this. As the battle starts, we are gonna start recording as well. So let's do this. Everything is so pixelated on the screen. Oh my god. I move this down a bit more for you guys to see. I fight this boss so many times that I can memorize what the heck they're gonna do. Oh, the frame rate is really taking a hit. The frame rate though, my god. Single digit frame rate, okay. Oh, we're done. Yeah, even with such low graphical settings, we are not gonna get good, good frame rates. 88 million. Okay, that's actually a very good run. So yeah, Zenless Zone Zero gonna be challenging for this chipset. Okay, and now we have COD Mobile. So I don't think COD Mobile will be a problem for this phone anyway, but if we look here, it says we can get 90 FPS in multiplayer. So here are all of the settings that we are using. I have disabled, what's that thing called again? Oh, it's not this game. Okay, never mind. So let's head into a game.
Hardpoint identified. Enemy contact. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Reloading. Cover. Hardpoint identified. Friendly predator missile inbound. Let's go. Let's go. Be online. Target down. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Target down. Sniper down. Hardpoint locked. Hardpoint locked down. Changing back. We've taken the lead. Sniper down. Hardpoint contested. Sentry gun ready to deploy. Hardpoint contested. We've taken the lead.
Oof.
Let's go. Let's go. Hardpoint contested. Down. Changing mag. Cover me.
Okay, that was actually quite fast, quite seamless, and I really hate this sniper guy. Oh, it's not the sniper. Okay, never mind. That other sniper guy is real good in the game. Yes. So for this game, it's gonna maintain 90 FPS, no problems. We'll just head to the next game then. For COD Warzone though, what we have to do is to literally use it at the very low of everything. Uncapped frame rate is because I want it to just go to whatever frame rate that it wants to, and upscaling we have to go low. So this is the setting that we're gonna use, and let's go into a game. Oh, what happened to my capture card? This site here is corrupted.
Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it.
Just ignore that, I guess. We start recording as well. Ouch.
Eliminate all targets in the AR.
Oh, the frame rate is not looking that good.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
I mean, the frame rate is indeed jumping up and down quite a lot. So the experience may be a bit jarring.
Your squad mate. Gulag's closed until further notice.
Gulag's closed. Okay.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Fire sale's done. Prices are back to normal. All enemy squads eliminated.
Oh yay! I did little, but we still win. So the frame rate is gonna jump up and down, and we'll have the analysis at the end. So we'll see how things go at the end, because the gameplay is just a bit jumpy. Alright, for Wuthering Waves, we have all of these settings. I will disable auto FPS, and resolution I have to make it to go low, because if not, this phone is gonna explode, I think. FSR enabled, shadow quality absolute lowest. LOD bias is also gonna be low. This is the loading distance. Anti-aliasing, if I disable this, it's gonna help in terms of performance, but it will look ugly. I have to do that as well. Same goes to bloom, crowd density. Enemy heat flash won't be a problem, and these are other settings that I'm using. So let's go around. Ouch, the frame rate.
Bullies, let's race!
Let's just start recording then. I enjoy doing this a lot, so let's go fishing.
The fish are over there. May the gentle breeze bring a bountiful catch. fish are over there.
I guess I will have to dump some fish later, but yeah, unfortunate.
The fish are over there. Gentle breeze for a bountiful catch. What's next? May the gentle breeze bring a bountiful catch. The fish are over there. You're it! This is so much fun!
Variable elimination. Conditions up. Watch out.
The fruit of
Destruction.
Here we go again! Oh, this is so much fun! Here comes the holy stampede! Oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da! You're it! Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Oh, can claim 2, that's good.
This is so much fun! Here comes the storm! Into Woolly's belly you go! Woolly senses tingling.
The game is a lot smoother in this area because it's not gonna be that demanding, but still we are not getting 60 FPS.
Complete overhaul.
This is so much fun! Here comes the storm!
Complete overhaul. All shall reveal itself.
And okay, that's it for Wuthering Waves. I would say even with these settings, it's not gonna get 60 FPS, so quite worrying, I would say. Yeah. I mean, disabling FSR, will that even help? Technically, FSR is an upscaler, so I'm gonna show you a few quick things. For Mobile Legends, I'm gonna disable the sound because the music is horrible. Mobile Legends, yeah, we don't have the high frame rate option, so it's kind of sad because this game is not gonna be that demanding anyway. It should be able to run in at 120 FPS, like the Vivo V50. No, like the Vivo V40. Yes, but I don't know why they don't enable it for this phone, so we can't test it. And I'm not gonna proceed with Mobile Legends here because it's not that demanding at all. Now let's head into the analysis part. So opening up scene, we go to FPS stats. We firstly have to check Genshin Impact. Now this one is with the default what's that called again, medium graphical settings. It was somewhere low to medium graphical settings. So as you can see here, the average frame rate is somewhere around 30 to 45, somewhere around there. It jumps back and forth a lot, and don't mind the what's this again, the very low FPS here, because when you enter a loading screen, the FPS will just drop to near zero. So ignore all of the bottom ones and also ignore the ones at the top. And on average, what you're gonna get with the low to medium graphical settings is around 30 to 40 FPS. I would just say 38, somewhere around there. Here's the frame times. Again, it's all over the place. And CPU usage, CPU utilization, and here is the power consumption. And we can see that the power consumption is somewhere around 4.67 watts. Kind of low, but then again, it is to be expected from a chipset of this level. Then if we jump to the next Genshin Impact, now this one is with the lowest graphical settings. We can see the average frame rate is a lot better. It is above 45 FPS, somewhere around there, and it will yield a much better gamer experience, of course. And here's the frame times, CPU usage, CPU utilization, and the power is a little bit lower at an average of 4.35 watts. Not by a lot, but it's enough to make a difference in the long run. Now, Zenless Zone 0, this is where I think it stresses the phone the most. Remember, Zenless Zone 0 was in the lowest graphical settings. Oh wait, I should show you the render resolution. So the render resolution on Genshin Impact is a bit high, 1920 by 867, and Zenless Zone 0's render resolution is 1957 at 884. A very high render resolution actually. It's no wonder why the frame rate can drop to a single digit here. So I mean, that just means the game is unplayable, right? Because it's always below 30 FPS. I mean, for such an action game, your frame rate is important. And here's all the usage. Okay, so for Zenless Zone 0, CPU 7 is always at 100%. Only one though, so weird. And power consumption is an average at 3.85 watts. Lower than Genshin Impact by a bit, but the frame rate, not good. Now for COD Mobile, we can see that it's gonna be at 90 FPS, no problems at all. So we're not even gonna look much into this. There are some frame drops here and there, but nothing extreme, I would say. So power consumption 4.36 watts, okay. And then for COD Warzone, oh, this one is a doozy because you can see the frame rate is below 60 FPS, but mostly it hovers at around 40 something, 50 FPS, somewhere around there. And then yeah, your CPU is gonna be intense. And the power consumption, this one is gonna consume a lot of power, 5.7 watts average. So because this game utilizes the CPU and GPU so much, it's gonna drain a lot of battery. And the render resolution for COD Warzone is 1568 by 704. For Wuthering Waves, the render resolution is really high, 2392 at 1080. This is much higher than 1080p resolution, by the way. So when we use this in context with the frame rate, then we can see that it's actually quite good, I would say, because we're getting somewhere around 40 something FPS. Most of the time it does dip below it, but overall I would still say good gaming experience from Wuthering Waves with this kind of render resolution. The game has what is that called again, FSR, and all of the other settings to help you to get the game playing on such a phone. CPU usage is intense, I would say. This first part is when we were fishing, this part was when I was farming, and this part I forgot to end the recording when I quit the game. So yeah. And the average power consumption, unfortunately, it's a bit botched because this part is affecting the data. I would say it is somewhere around 5 point something watts power usage average. So remember to ignore this part here. So overall, gaming performance from this phone is, I would say it is playable depending on what games that you want. So let's just take Genshin Impact. It's okay because if you lower the graphical settings to the absolute lowest, there will be some frame skips and the frame rate will not be that nice, but at least it is considered a playable experience. Zenless Zone Zero is a bit more difficult because it's such a high octane game. With low frame rates, it's gonna suffer, especially when you try to dodge and time all of your inputs and whatnot and see what the enemies are doing. Deadly Assault, for example, that would be problematic. Call of Duty, no problem. COD Warzone, also I would consider not a problem. Wuthering Waves, not a problem at all. I would say it is above 30 FPS, which is okay. It does share some similarities with Zenless Zone Zero though, because Wuthering Waves is also another action intensive game. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's all that we have to share with you about the Vivo V50 gaming test. I really like the red color of this phone, but everything about this phone is pretty much similar to the Vivo V40. There are some changes in there, but we'll leave all of that for the full review. So do like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Do let me know as well, what do you think about the gaming performance of the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 in the Vivo V50. Let me show you once more. Snapdragon 7 Gen 3. Yeah. Also, VTool Scene. It's actually a very good tool.